insane. Over the weekend, Donald Trump and President-elect J.D. Vance invited vigilante murderer Daniel Penny, who killed Jordan Neely in a subway in New York last year and was just acquitted of negligent homicide. And so, hey, he's off. So why not invite him to the annual Army and Navy football game in Maryland? And I honestly felt physically ill seeing these photos. So there's a photo of them in the box, and there they are. And Daniel Penny's between Trump and JD Vance. Then in the box, you see Elon and Tulsi and everyone else who, I mean, just the word, like, they don't even know how to talk to one another. Can you imagine how boring these conversations would be?
100%. I don't understand this. If you look at Kyle Rittenhouse, it didn't end well for him. He can't go places. He can't get a job. He couldn't go to school. I don't know how as a regular person associating yourself with that circle is going to help you when you leave. They're going to not care about you in 2 weeks. And then what do you do? I don't know how this helps you. I think that the biggest issue, I don't know. What do I know? I lost. So.
No. I mean, what's interesting is I was looking into it. Daniel Penny's like, I don't want to be any kind of figurehead. I don't want to be a martyr, whatever. And he's like, okay, but you just accepted this invite to go meet with, Trump and JD Vance and Jeanine Pirro of Fox News fame, another perpetual drunk, was a legal advisor to Penny's case. And this was a fun detail we didn't talk about, but that Jordan Neely, the case for Daniel Penny to get off was Jordan Neely having sickle cell and being like just having like this disease, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's like, what the fuck? How is that relevant for anything?
What does that do with anything? Yeah.
It doesn't. It is simply a way to blame people for their own, just like it was like, well, George Floyd had COVID or something, right? Or George Floyd was on drugs. It's just lies. It's lies, and also using people's own medical history against them to say that they deserved to be killed.
Well, the sickle cell was like, no, you don't get it, guys. He's black with the sickle cell.
Exactly.
To make sure they do. This wasn't a regular guy. This was a black. He was so black, he had sickle cell anemia. So we gotta let him off.
Exactly. No. And so again, so if once you're accepting Jeanine Pirro's legal support and advice, then to me, you're already putting yourself in the crosshairs of that.
You are.
And look, if Chauvin had gotten off, they would have paraded him around too. 100%. And it's just so sick. It's so sick because you look at the other. Can you imagine if any Democrat were to go visit Luigi Mangione in prison or work on his camp, or any let's say Rachel Maddow goes, I mean, she's not a legal scholar, but you know what I mean? Let's say she goes to advise him about
Ari Melber goes and advises.
Ari Melber goes to support Luigi's case. It's over, and it wouldn't even be the right that would hang him out to dry. Obviously, it would just be centrist.
Listen, if Chauvin would have got off, Francesca, they would have put a mural in Minneapolis on the wall.
Yes.
In the hood.
Yes.
He's our hero. I think the difference is, the kid that killed the United Healthcare guy, he killed one of their own, right? That's why he's putting that in this different light. He killed one of their friends, the guy in their text thread. You know what I mean? He didn't kill a guy who also had mental issues on the train, or who Black Lives Matter protesters that Rittenhouse killed. He killed one of their boys. So
no, and it's we're supposed to walk back comparisons to Hitler. No, man, they are Nazis. No. They want to be Nazis. And this is Representative-elect Brandon Gill, and here he is speaking at a New York City Young Republicans dinner, and he's speaking about Jordan Neely and Daniel Penny.
It's great to be here all the way from North Texas. There we go, in the home in New York of the great patriot Daniel Penny. I don't know about y'all, but I think we need a lot more Daniel Pennies in this country, because we have far too many Jordan Neelys.
Yeah.
The crowd wasn't with it. The crowd was kind of off. They were like, oh, but yeah, they were okay.
They were like, ooh, you said it a little. One guy you can hear going like, "Whoa, oh."
Yeah, they're Nazis. People don't understand. I talk about all the time. Hitler didn't kill Jews on day one, right? He had ran for office. They thought he was crazy. He slowly built his team. You know what I mean? He was in those early stages of the speaking out like this, the conversation they were having like this. It's very similar. People think about Kristallnacht and what happened later on. Right. The early days were similar to what we're seeing now of the early days. Now, hopefully we don't get to that. I think we won't, but you know, the comparisons are fair. I truly
I mean, and like Trump may not have a plan, but like Stephen Miller does. These like
exactly. Yeah, Hitler didn't do everything by himself. He had a
team. Exactly. He did have a team. This is a lot of stolen valor for Hitler.
He had speech writers. He was, you know what I mean?
He did. He had like the crooked media guys, the Pod Save America of Hitler's speeches.
Yeah. And his fellow Germans sat and watched a lot of it happen because it wasn't affecting them.
What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/Bitchuation Room. Do it.